Yes, Mike Posey, one of the most well-traveled referees, one of the most respected referees throughout the eastern portion of the United States, but has got himself embroiled in a bitter feud, primarily with Zero X, but with now Zero X's affiliation with Sal Rinauro. 3 or 4, what is the number this week, guys? You totally rule. It's an ever-changing number, and now Mike Posey is a referee by trade, not a professional wrestler, although he has some professional wrestling credentials. And oh dear, and a quick slap from Sal Rinauro, which speaks volumes as to what Rinauro thinks of Mike Posey.
Certainly, and the issue between these two has escalated over the weeks during involvement in matches, and more specifically, the abuse of women, which Mike Posey stood up for, and it was a gallant thing to do on his part. Now he's in the ring with an experienced pro like Sal Rinauro. Can Mike Posey parlay the limited wrestling experience he has into something more in this matchup, or will the veteran ring presence of Rinauro overcome him? You know, Rinauro will take no bones about making any shortcut possible. We know he's very devious. We know that he's a snake in the grass. And we know that he also has a lot of wrestling ability.
Yes, but exactly how much of that does he have to dust off against a man who is not trained to be a full-time professional wrestler? I mean, this is obviously just a blip on the Mike Posey radar, I'm guessing, throughout his professional career.
Waistlock takedown there by Rinauro.
And Rinauro decides to have a bit of a tete-a-tete with the Zero X at ringside.
Rinauro certainly taking his time. You can see by the look on his face that he is considering Posey anything but a threat here at this point.
Well, if Posey's not a threat, then Sal Rinauro should, in fact, make some short work of Posey. But Rinauro is, in fact, taking his time. Perhaps it's the psychological attack, I guess, of Sal Rinauro.
And you also can't forget that Mike Posey, while having many disadvantages in this matchup when it comes to experience and pro wrestling ability, does have the side of the people at ringside behind him. They are firmly behind him for what he stood up for, and it's very right. So can he use that to his advantage? It's very possible, but right now Rinauro has total control of the match there with a hip toss.
That is it. Also, on Mike Posey, you know, the fact that he is professional wrestler, referee extraordinaire.
And now look at this. Look at this. Rinauro sitting down in the corner. Going to take a look at a CD.
Obviously, Sal Rinauro not taking this very seriously at all. Hopefully, Mike Posey can retain some of his composure, seeing what Sal Rinauro is bringing to the table, so to speak, and the chair. The table and the chair. Come on, Sal, the show is only an hour long.
And if he eats up all the TV time, there won't be room for anybody good.
Actually, Rinauro is plenty good. Problem is that he knows it, and that he likes to take his sweet time in telling you about it.
You're exactly right there, Steve. Rinauro takes the arm of Mike Posey. Reaches the arm in.
You know, I think strictly on a pro wrestling level, I mean, Salvatore Rinauro couldn't defeat Mike Posey. But Mike Posey, though, with an attempt at a reversal and Rinauro having none of it, and instead of coming back with an offense, oh, good heavens! Hit nose first. How could you miss that on that chair?
And a big drop kick.
Oh, Raven, call your
Rinauro, he
service.
shouldn't have put the chair in the ring. There's a 1 count. And now Rinauro's own arrogance is coming back to slay him here.
Yes, that's his nose.
Hooks him.
And two nose shots in a row. And Zero X diverting. Oh, good heavens.
And Rinauro's got him. There's the Phoenix Fury leg drop. And that is all that it took.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Salvatore Rinauro.
Probably a little bit more involved than Salvatore Rinauro had anticipated. But it was, in fact, Zero X's presence at the ringside that sort of changed things around. But regardless, Mike Posey, as incredible a referee as he is, against Salvatore Rinauro, I'm afraid he came up a little bit short.